Hey friend, is your business stuck in a rut and you feel like you're not able to break past your current revenue levels? Well, in this week's video, I'm going to share with you an inspiring conversation with one of my all-time favorite coaching clients that I've had. This conversation is so inspiring and you're going to find out his secret for how he's able to generate over $2 million per year in e-commerce sales while operating several other businesses. Before we dive into the conversation, if we haven't met yet, my name's Scott Redgate. I'm an online marketing coach, and the purpose of this channel is to help you make more and spend less in your online marketing efforts and give you the confidence that you need that you can manage your own digital marketing campaigns without hiring one of those expensive agencies to do it for you. If you're looking to drive better online marketing results this year, make sure to grab my free 7-day online marketing jumpstart doc. You can get it at scottredgate.com/jumpstart, and I'll leave a link in the description below. All right, so as promised, we're gonna hop into a conversation that I recently had with Nick Mirabella, one of my all-time favorite coaching clients that I started working with a couple of years ago. Nick is the owner of the Warehouse Salon, an e-commerce store that specializes in the sale of hair and beauty products. Nick operates 4 salons that go all the way from New Jersey down to Florida. And if that wasn't enough, he also has his own mindset and business coaching program. So you're probably picking up that Nick is an unbelievably busy guy. One of the things that I love about Nick's story is how he's able to generate unbelievable results, but also do it with a busy schedule. He's able to accomplish a lot more with less. And in this video, we're gonna share the secret for how he's able to do that. I started working with Nick a couple of years ago where we started working on some of the fundamentals for SEO and PPC for his website, The Warehouse Salon. And since that time, he's now generating over $2 million per year in sales, and he's 10x'd the SEO traffic that he's seeing to his website. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to share with you something that can help you follow the same path of success that Nick has followed over the past couple of years. All right, let's hop into the conversation with Nick on how he's able to use AI tools like ChatGPT to truly grow his business and save a ton of time in the process. I feel like with people that I've worked with that deal with AI, they stop because they get one robotic answer from ChatGPT and they think, oh, this thing's worthless. Or they stop. And it does take some trial and error. But to your point, like once you start learning how the system operates and feeding it good prompts, like you can get a lot better results.
The problem is people are treating ChatGPT like a human. And if you think of it, if I ask a human a basic generic question like, create me a Google ad that I can use in a Facebook ad. What does that even mean? That's the kind of questions they're writing in there. Hey, ChatGPT, I'm a salon owner in Fairfield, New Jersey. I have a team of 12. I need to market XYZ hairstyling products or services. What is the best kind of campaign, or how can you structure me a campaign the best using a Google Performance Max campaign? I need 5 headlines and really put it in there for it. Like give it a lot of input. The better the input is, the better the output. And I'll just keep going off the hip. Like what I take is I don't want to have to tell it everything. So I just copy and paste from Google's instructions into ChatGPT. I'm like, hey, based on these instructions, do you think you can create me a Performance Max campaign? Yes, I can. What questions do you need to know from me in order to create me the best campaign? Well, I'm gonna need number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Your name, your whatever pricing, headlines, and then you answer the questions that it asks you. Okay, now I answer the questions. Give me the best copy you can create. And so you just have to make sure you're giving it enough data to give you the best output for whatever it is that you need it for. And we were talking a little offline. The best way to do that is transcriptions. I'll create a video transcription. Like I'll hop on YouTube because I know a subject very well. I'm in the hair salon industry. I can speak about hair products, building a business behind the chair. And then I'll just create a video with no script. I'll then take my transcription, put it in ChatGPT, have it create me the blog, and then embed the video in the blog and use the ChatGPT output for my YouTube transcription and my Instagram caption. And it's all done for me. Like I just do it off of me speaking into the video. I don't really write anything anymore. I'm like, hey, create me a great social media. And sometimes I'm just driving in a car. Like for a lot of my reels, if you guys follow me, my reels, I might have like me doing someone's hair, and then I'll put like a good hook to capture someone's attention, and then like limited beliefs and negative beliefs. That's what's stopping you, something like that. And then as I'm driving, I'm like, tell ChatGPT, literally, I waste no time because I'm very busy. I have a family, wife, kids. So I'll just use my voice. Hey, create me a great social media post based on the idea of that limited beliefs and negative beliefs are holding you back. Please talk about how limited beliefs are wrapped around the person or are limited to the person, and negative beliefs are based around the goals. And then it spits it out to me. I'm like, no, what? I didn't like that tone. Please make it a little more aggressive and very impactful for a person who has a lot of self-doubt. And then it spits back out again. Like, don't give me any stupid emojis. Literally, I just talk to it like that, just like that. And then it gives me emojis again. I'm like, no, I said no emojis. And then it's like, sorry, here's your outline. I'm like, great. I love the second paragraph. Can you please replace the second paragraph with the original second paragraph you gave me? And then I'm done.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, to that process, I mean, I think about, 10 years ago, for example, SEO and PPC is a big part of your strategy for
It's
your
huge, yeah.
e-commerce store.
Yeah.
And I think about, 10 years ago, if you wanted to write a piece of content, as a business owner, you would probably hire a freelancer or get someone that's slightly familiar with the industry. Then you would assign the task. They would write it. They would send it back to you. There would be incorrect answers because they're not as intimate with the space as you are. And then there's back and forth. And what you're describing cuts that out.
I completely. Like, you don't need, you honestly, a single person with an iPhone can create a multi-million-dollar a year business literally on the train to his 9-to-5 job. You can become a copywriter and you can create copy for, if you wanted like a part-time job on Fiverr or Upwork, let's say. You can literally write articles for other companies if you wanted to on the way to and from work, or you could just create your own entire website. Like, literally all the blogs you need, your content marketing. You could be an affiliate marketer. It's just the possibilities of using AI are endless if you're creative enough. And I was speaking to Scott offline. I had to create my wife a Mother's Day card, a poem last year. I inputted my daughter's birthday, my wife's birthday, our anniversary date, some like facts that I know about my wife. And then after a couple inputs and outputs, I literally had an amazing poem for my wife that she doesn't know to this day that I didn't write it until she watches this.
Yeah, until she watches this. Incredible.
It's hanging on my fridge. Yeah. But I mean, anything, even if you guys aren't good at grammar, right? Type your emails out, just send it to ChatGPT, copy and paste. Hey, how's the grammar on this? Is this a good tone to send to an employer? No, I would change this. Okay, cool. Then it changes the tone for you. Like, a lot of times, a lot of people, especially in corporate America, aren't really, their tone's off on an email. Well, then take your email, put it in ChatGPT. Please correct this tone. I was a little angry when I wrote this. Is this coming across angry? Perfect. Resumes, job descriptions, SOPs. Yeah. A lot of times, any business owner out there, you find yourself repeating yourself a lot to your team. Then create some kind of a handbook for them. Like, record yourself talking to a team member, take the transcription, spit it in the ChatGPT, have it give you the handbook for it. Now that lives in a Google Drive that every employee has the link to. So when they come to you with a question, like, did you read the document? Done. They don't need to come to you anymore. Cool. Yeah, you have to start buying back your time, because now time is like it's so tight nowadays because there's so much attention. Your attention is being drawn everywhere now. And so for you to time collapse these mundane tasks to have a computer do it, that's amazing. Like you said before, it would take you days to create, the perfect article. You could do it in minutes now.
Yeah. And also, I mean, another point that you made, just, obviously AI can help generate so much, but it can also help evaluate stuff that you're already doing, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
you had provided the example about creating an advertisement in Google Ads, and you've copied some of the information from the Google help forums and say, like, evaluate it based on this. Also, from an SEO perspective, like, Google has search quality rater guidelines that are publicly available. And so if you want to evaluate your website content, for example, you can take your content, throw it into an AI tool like ChatGPT, and have it evaluate it against a data set. And that's something that in my new AI online marketing playbook, there's all these steps that go into that, and all the sources that you can evaluate against, to your point, to help buy back your time.
Honestly, if you're not using AI every day, then you're doing something wrong. And I don't mean that like Like you need to use it for your job, but it's like using the internet nowadays. You rarely ever not go online to look things up. Like you're always online. And 30 years ago, it was like, the internet, I'm not sure if it's going to be around. Like people were really weird about it. Like smartphones. Now, if you can't use a smartphone intelligently, you're behind. If you're not using AI, it's going to be part of everyday use soon. Like anything and everything you do is going to have AI involved into it. So use it for recipes. You have it create you a workout. Things that get used to using it. And this way, you have a better grasp on it because it's going to come a time when you need to learn how to use it. I'll give you another use case that we had. My operations manager on my online store had to go. He went away for 2 weeks for vacation. So for about a month prior, every vendor we buy from, because we buy maybe one brand from like 3 different vendors, we get a better discount from one vendor, but the other vendor might give us faster shipping. One might be free shipping, but it's a lower margin. So I had him input all the details for like a month or two before he went on vacation. And so what we did was we had someone take his spot. If she had a question, she asked the chat, hey, who should I order this from? The person order expedited shipping. What's the fastest, most inexpensive way for me to get this product? What distributor? And so it gave her the list of distributors based on her. And it was all done from his knowledge. So she can upload a CSV file for the day of what orders came in, and it would tell her and segment out who she should order from for that day from what vendors.
Incredible.
It
Incredible.
did. Yeah, for people not to use it and think, oh, it's stupid, it's gonna be gone. It's not here to no, it's here to stay forever.
And you've helped to build. So you've got is it four salons right now in New Jersey?
4 salons in New Jersey. Well, 3 in New Jersey. One I'm a consultant with. I'm probably going to be a like an on paper partner with soon, and then I have 1 in Florida.
Incredible. And then you've got an e-commerce store, the Warehouse Salon.
2 e-commerce stores, and then one I'm affiliated with, so I can't name that name. And then I have my coaching business. Honestly, I would stop doing everything in my life and just do the coaching because I really like helping salon owners and I just like helping people in general. I enjoy watching someone who can't figure out business for themselves or have a limited mindset about success, helping them break through those barriers mentally and then actually break through the barriers in business and become successful and create the life of their dreams. I get more love out of that than anything else. And so I started dabbling from Scott. Scott coached me on, you were my first coach ever. Like you spawned everything. And I was like, wow, he really helped me. Like you literally helped my whole business. You taught me so much in the short amount of time we were working together. It's remarkable. Like there's so much knowledge inside of you. And I was like, wow, like for me to be able to do that for somebody, like it's going to be awesome. And then I hired like 5 coaches in the past year. Like I got a coach for social media, a coach for course creating, a coach for business and buying back my time. And then I had another salon coach. I spent, like, my wife would kill me if she knew how much I spent on coaches, but and then I was like, all right, cool, I'm good. Now I feel like I have enough knowledge to really give someone like the best version of myself. And my whole coaching business, I'll have the basic outline of what I want. I was telling Scott, I'll take a lesson that I learned from, play that to ChatGPT, and then rewrite the lesson from the framework of a hair salon owner so I can give the best amount of value to my team and to my clients. And it's been such an amazing journey. I could never do this without AI. Like I'm the type of person that's built for AI. It's literally the biggest cheat code ever. It's like you literally can do anything.
Your positivity is infectious. It's always fun to talk to you. And so with your e-commerce store, I was actually going back into the analytics. So since the time that we worked together, you've actually 10x'd your organic search traffic. And then we were talking offline about how you know, the best is yet to come on that. And AI is integrated throughout your entire process, as we just said. So what revenue levels, if you don't mind me asking, are you able to achieve now with obviously your knowledge, your work ethic, everything that you learned through coaching and AI?
Yeah, I would say I was probably spending like $40,000 a month on ads. And let's say I was probably right around that 2 million a year mark. I was 35,000 a month on Google ads. I probably dropped to 15. I cut that in half and I'm still at the same amount of revenue. So I pretty much doubled my income because ads, as you know, can eat up a lot of your spend. And we're just talking about PMAX, like towards the 26th of the month, it just has a party and takes off. I'm like $1,000 today. How did that even happen? And like this campaign wasn't even getting impressions a week ago. And all of a sudden it takes off. So having the AI helped me get my organic reach up, like being able to be seen on the internet from everyone without having to pay for it. It's tremendous. You know, you can't even, if you don't spend a lot of money on ads, then it doesn't really make a difference to you. But if you've gotten beat up by Google and Bing and Meta, like, you know how expensive it can be. And a lot of people, like, you think of budgets, people are like, oh my God, $20 a day. No, some people are spending $200,000 a day, $20,000 a day. Like, it gets expensive. So if you can really, like, utilize the AI to create content that people need and funnels them into your website for free, I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's gonna change your financial life.
Incredible.
So I really 10x since we started working together.
Yeah, 10x.
Yeah,
10x
awesome.
the organic search traffic.
Nice.
That was a fun stat to look at. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, Nick, it's been an absolute blast to talk with you. How can my audience learn more about you?
So on Instagram, I'm at Nick Mirabella. So NickMirabella. I'm sure Scott's going to add like a nice little subtitle there. On YouTube, I'm developing my YouTube channel now. I was at the Warehouse Salon on YouTube, but I'm going to come out my own personal YouTube channel. So it's going to be, business mindset, a lot of it geared towards the service industry, like beauty industry specifically. But I'm gonna venture into service industry totally, chiropractors, PTs, that whole entire gamut. And then I'm sorry, nickmirabella.com if you want to go online and send me an email or touch base with me there too.
That's awesome. All right. So closing statement, Nick. So obviously I'm releasing my first product, the AI online marketing playbook. I'm so excited about it. And so for you, if you had to give one summary recap statement on how you're using AI to transform your businesses, what would it be?
It's literally the lifeline to your business. It's the heartbeat of your business nowadays. It's like not having a website, not using AI. Literally. It's like years ago, but people used to cold call, like, hey, do you want a website? Actually, I'm sorry, let me reframe. It's like not being on Google. You might as well as take yourself off of Google searches if you don't want to use AI. That's it. That's how important it is. Not having a phone number either. It's literally like you take away your email, your phone number, and your website. The AI is right in those four. Those are your four legs for business.
Incredible.
Right. Yeah. It's going to be if you don't know how to use it, you're going to be left behind. And the people that are learning how to use it will dominate their space. When I say dominate, they're going to crush the competition.
Yeah. And I think you're evidence of that, Nick.
Yeah.
All right, so I hope that conversation lit a fire under you and was valuable for you, especially to see how Nick's using AI tools like ChatGPT to level up his business. And one of the big points that I want to get across from our conversation is that the prompts and what you input into the AI tools is so essential if you want to get good results and good outputs from the tools. And so with that said, I'm so excited to announce my first product. It's called the AI Online Marketing Playbook. You can get it at scottredgate.com/playbook. This document contains over 60 of my favorite prompts that I use in tools like ChatGPT to not only level up my own online marketing coaching business, but to also get great results for the clients that I work with. Again, you can get it at scottredgate.com/playbook, and I'm so excited for you to start using these prompts in your daily routine to help get you better results than you've ever seen before.